Good morning. So this is a hike where it's mostly gravel because after bathing for shelties and blowing them out and the hair that's all over the place, I decided to walk somewhere where this is a park, and it's got gravel trails everywhere. So yeah, I tried to get out pretty early so that I could this is kind of a popular place for people to jog and bike and all that nonsense. But yeah, I got a bit of a late start. I don't know why. I couldn't fall asleep last night right away. And I went to bed kind of late, so I got up a little late. Anyway, let me turn this around. So yeah, there's a big pond in the middle of all those grasses. And this is actually a really pretty spot when all the fall leaves are on. I don't know if you could see, the moon's still out. And yeah, it got a little frosty. It's only about 34 degrees Fahrenheit. So I'm not sure what that is in Celsius, but Lehigh Trail. So this trail will go all the way to Rush. Wow. Definitely not gonna hike 11 miles today. Stop, Siri. I've got to make the pies for Thanksgiving. Look at this nut bag. You're a nut. You're very silly. You're crazy. You're gonna pull on my leashes? Okay. Hey. That'll do. That'll do. Come on. Look at those wispy clouds. Maybe I can zoom in on the moon. Cool. Dogs are pulling the leash. I still have Pippin on leash. It doesn't feel too bad in the sun. So winter in New York, if the sun is shining, it's manageable. It's when the sun's not shining and it's gray and dreary, and then it's kind of not so fun. Unless, of course, you can be inside next to a fire with a cup of hot cocoa or hot tea. Then it's not so bad. All my friends are getting ready to leave and go to Florida and spend it in the beach. I don't know that Florida would be where I'd want to go, but a beach sounds really good. Like maybe Baja or Tahiti or New Zealand or somewhere like that. Yeah, the oak leaves. So I got a drone the other day. It's not an expensive one, and I've really never flown one, so it'll be an experience. But Right now I'm just trying to figure out how to get it to turn on and the propellers to start spinning around. So that ought to be interesting. This actually would have been a good place because there's a open area where I could have tried it out. But I'm sure the dogs are going to think that it's something to chase and play with, so I don't know. I got to figure that out maybe later today. It's really nice out. I'm also going to get out some of the Christmas decorations. On one hand, you know, I always want to get new stuff because the old stuff is, I don't know, old. But I don't know. I don't want to fall into all that consumerism. And there's some offshoot trails. But I'm not going down there because even though it's pretty cold and everything's pretty firm, I do not want to have the dogs get all muddy, so. Coming, old man. So I'm taking a different way today. Bridge is a little icy, but yeah, I wanted to get off the main trail. I'm gonna take a picture. Yeah, that was really pretty. Maybe I can do a painting of that. So yeah, I typically go down a different path, but thought I would check this out for something different. So this little boardwalk is nice. I'm sure like Boy Scouts or something made this boardwalk so you didn't have to go through all the wetland. But it's really pretty. So see, it's pretty wet down there. So whoever made this bridge, I appreciate it. Or boardwalk, I guess is what they call it. Not exactly sure where it comes out, and I'm really hoping we don't run into any mud because oh yeah, look at this, see. Daniel Waldman, Troop 167. Well, that was nice. Boy Scouts are awesome. Alright, so I don't know where blue goes. Blue goes that way. Let's see where this goes. Because this is the direction that I think we want to go back to the park. So I think we're in the park actually. We're in the park area, and because the sun's not on this right now, it's nice and frozen, so worried about that mud. Hopefully we don't run into anything right now. I don't know though. Oh yeah, so I know where this took us, back to the open area. So normally I go further down and it cuts through some of the woods and winds around over by more wetlands, but it's typically muddy over there, which is what I was dreading. So that was kind of nice. And the dogs didn't get muddy. It was something different. It was a little shorter, but that's okay. So the blue trail is over there. It comes out to the railroad path. So this whole hiking path that goes all the way to Rush used to be the Lehigh Railroad, and so since I guess the Lehigh Railroad doesn't run anymore, they turned it into a hiking trail, which that's what they did to the Auburn Trail. That was also a railroad. I'd hate to think that trains would become extinct. Maybe, who knows? At least those kind of trains anyway. So we're back to the beginning. That's where I normally come out from. So that's the end of my hike, and I hope you guys have a good day. And if I don't do any filming on Thanksgiving, happy Thanksgiving, and remember there's lots to be grateful for. See ya. Yeah, so I am a fucking idiot because, yeah, I was taking pictures of the dogs at the gazebo there and must have set the phone down to get the old dog off the bench, and I never picked my phone up. So I walked all the way back to the car, which is like way down there, and the gazebo's there. And yeah, and as I was putting the dogs in the car and realizing like how hot it was out, I guess because I walked and it was in the 30s, and now it's probably getting close to 50 out. I went to go grab my phone. I'm like, what the hell? Where's my phone? And then I realized. So yeah, I'm grateful though that I remembered and I went back and I got it. So yay. All right, have a good one, guys.